What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about how to get that marketing moving, how to get those leads going, that traffic going, and maybe you have a stale business, maybe you have an existing business, but you're looking to scale at large. Today we're going to go over my top ways to actually improve on all of those things, your traffic, your leads, all of that good stuff. So today, let's go ahead and get started, and we're going to go ahead and begin with number one, which is intent-based marketing. Intent-based marketing is pretty much a phrase that I started using with my clients internally. What it means is we need to get users that are already looking for your products. And for a lot of people, they go straight to Facebook. They're like, well, I love Facebook. There's a lot of people on Facebook, but it's not actually intent-based. At the end of the day, we're only going based off of users that are maybe had some kind of interest in your product or service. But we aren't actually going after people that have an intent to purchase or communicate with your business or a business like yours. So with intent-based marketing, we kind of alleviate that pathway of resistance that could stop somebody because they weren't actually looking for your business. You just put it in front of them because they kind of pretty much hit all of the demographics or something that you set within your ad. So with intent-based marketing, these are forms of marketing that essentially the user is actively approaching a search or actively approaching some kind of service that they're looking for, a product that they're looking for. They need that service now. They're looking for a product now. So what are those platforms that offer this? Now, it's not to say you can't do it on social media, but they're just not my go-to way. My number one way, what do you know it? It's my good old friends at Google. Google and Bing are the number one places for intent-based marketing. And let's go ahead and see why. So today, we're just going to use an example of a real estate agent. You're a real estate agent and you're looking to get leads. You're looking to get traffic to your website. So how are we going to get new people to come and find us? Well, let's do a little keyword research. And if we sit here and we look at the keyword Orlando real estate agent, I'm in Orlando, but say we look at the keyword Orlando real estate agent, we see just here alone 3 different ways that you can market. We see the sponsored ad at the top. You can be a verified Google screen person, which is an ad. You can be within the maps section, or you could be within this general search field all down here. Right here, we'll see, plenty of the big dogs, but you also see this person named Nicole. Looks like they have some pretty good SEO going on. So you're going to have 3 different ways you can market. And the reason you want to be on a search is because these are people actively searching for your business. These aren't necessarily people that are looking for, that just stumbled upon it. They didn't try not to search Orlando real estate agent, so they have a reason to need an agent. This is why Google is one of the best forms of marketing. And you just got to figure out, where do you fit in? Can you afford to do SEO? Or does it actually make more sense for you to do a pay-per-click or an ad in Google search? Now, Google search can sometimes be up and down on cost. It just depends on what your service and your product is. In real estate, it's kind of high to run ads. But, in other companies and different types of other services or products, it could be pretty cheap, all the way down to 30 cents a click. And some people might be looking at $1 or $5 or $7 a click. So it really just depends. But you're getting a person that tried to come and get services. So you are getting traffic that actually wants to be there. So let's look at this a little bit further, because you're just like, well, Kevin, this is just a number. You're just putting, not a number, but you're just putting up some information up here. Let's put some facts to it. So if we look at Orlando real estate agent, and I pull up some of my detailed graphics here. So it looks like this keyword alone has a potential of 900 total volume searches in a month. Now, that's going to come from multiple different keywords associated with it, but this keyword alone already has 150 by itself, and then a lot of its associated terms that match that you also could come up for have another 200, another 100 150, another 150, another 100, another 40. So if you targeted all of those together, you have a potential of like 900 different, 900 potential traffic volume, you would say, or people going to your website, excuse me. So you would have a potential of 900 people going to your website. Now, like I said, you can do this a couple of ways. You can be the ad, or you can do SEO. Whichever one you choose just depends on how much money you have to run these campaigns and the best deal for you and your business. But this is why I always recommend this intent-based marketing, which is marketing that puts you in front of the user that actually is looking for your product. Go ahead, do some research into the cost of these things, but I'll be doing more videos on SEO and what it takes, and also more pay-per-click campaign videos as well. So you can start your own ads and get them up and see how you can fare. But intent-based marketing is always going to be the way to go if you're looking to get better leads, better traffic immediately. You don't want to fool around with just having a lot of traffic, but none of it's really relatable, or none of it's really actually looking for your product. You can have a lot of clicks doing random Facebook campaigns, but none of them might actually be really interested in what you're doing. So these intent-based forms of marketing are perfect for somebody who's tired of being sick and tired, and they're looking to get better results within their marketing. So if we go ahead and move forward, we're going to be talking about email. Email marketing is so great for your business. I have clients right now that are running emails, even one client that's running email every day, and they're receiving a sale a week off of this. And their profit margins are within the hundreds of thousands, but they are still getting that one sale a week just off email marketing. So let's take a look at some cool facts about email marketing and why it's going to be really one of those things you want to start investing your time in if you're looking to scale that business fast. You're looking to get those leads and traffic up immediately. So some of the top statistics for 2024 remain these, and these are kind of been the same statistics for the last 4 or 5 years. Email generates $42 for every dollar spent. Mobile devices account for about 60% of the email opens. 64% of small businesses use email marketing to reach customers. 89% of marketers use email as the primary channel for generating leads, and 82% of marketers worldwide use email marketing. So the question remains, are you using email marketing? Because I know plenty of people I talk to, they don't have a MailChimp, they don't have, anything set up. And if you need help with any of these things, I'm your guy. I can help you with that as well. But email marketing is extremely important. And a lot of people don't like to pursue it because they wonder to themselves, hey, how am I actually going to get emails? You have to have a website, and you have to create an offer that sounds good to that user, that's also more than likely educational, or a percentage off if you're a product, where you're saying, hey, give me your email and I'll give you 20% off. I'll give you 10% off. Or, hey, give me your email and I'll teach you the top, let's just stick with real estate. Give me your email and I will give you the top places to live in the Central Florida area. So you can't just say, join my newsletter, and then not be providing any kind of value within that newsletter. So what a lot of people do is they have these newsletter pop-ups, but they're not giving any kind of offer. So if you're having trouble doing this and you haven't really seen any luck because you made a site and you got a pop-up that has a newsletter, try adding an offer to that newsletter to really help hone in on getting more of those email subscribers into your system. Another thing that a lot of people do, and it kind of is one of those things that's been around for a while, is cold emailing. Cold emailing is when you pretty much obtain a list of emails, and there's all kind of different companies that will allow you to purchase a list of emails, like Exact Data. That's one of the ones we utilize. Exact Data will let you purchase an email, and you can say where you want those people to be from, their ages, the demographics, and you can pretty much download that list of emails and utilize that as your cold emailing system. So it's a fast track way of doing it, but you got to remember you are cold emailing these people. So they're not going to be actually, they're not going to be like heavy intent based people like our first topic. They are going to take a little bit more work, and they are going to take a little bit more dedication. But if you're sending out thousands and thousands of emails, it's a percentage game. But it is one of the fastest ways I've seen companies grow very quickly, especially within the service and the B2B niches. So let's go ahead and go on to my last one. And it's by far one of the coolest ones. And it's one of the ones that you don't hear about a lot. And it's going to be geofencing and IP targeting. So let's break these two down. Geofencing is one thing, and IP targeting is a whole nother. But let's look at them together. Geofencing is when you run ads in a particular you would say a particular radius. So those ads only show up within a 10-mile radius of the city. So say you pick Orlando, it'll go to within a 10-mile radius of Orlando. IP based targeting is when you have a list of addresses. So maybe you bought some data from Exact Data. Maybe you had an event and you got email addresses and you got full addresses at this event, or you were a sponsor and you gained all these addresses and events and emails. You can put that data within. We have a system where you can put that data into pretty much the database, and it will create IP targeted ads. So it'll only go to specific homes based off of the list that you provided. So it's kind of like a remarketing pixel within Facebook. So that's really powerful because now you have another tool you can use. And this is really powerful because say you're a dentist in an area and you're looking to get new customers within that 5-mile radius of your business. You can geofence ads within a particular area. Now, there's a couple of different ways to do that. You can do that with Google Ads, or you can use something like one of our sophisticated models that I'll be talking about in a later video. Now, IP targeting is very cool because now with IP targeting, if you go to an event and you get a list of emails, you can just slap all those emails, all those addresses that you have, and it will pretty much find the IP address for where that person lives. And it'll show them ads within their home. So they'll go to the event and then they'll say, hey, why am I seeing an ad for this local real estate agent? I just went to a seminar. Now I'm seeing an ad at my house. It's about how many times you remind that customer about you. So that's a really powerful way. Or like we said before, say you get some data from a third party, you could put it in there and show them ads. And that might be a little bit cheaper than some of the other traditional marketing methods. Now, another really cool thing about advanced geosystems are you can pin certain systems down to the office location. So if you wanted to, you could say, I only want to show ads to this sales team department within this particular company I'm trying to get. Or you can like literally just canvas out businesses that you're really trying to get, have a list and do the work. And, you could put little pins on all these different little locations. That's a really cool way of doing it. We're going to get into that in another video. But I hope a lot of these things were going to help you because, hey, if you start off with Google and you just figure out if you can afford to be, a Google ad or if you can afford to do SEO, that's going to go a long way. That's going to have you with really good traffic. And you're going to start to obtain those good leads that you're trying to get. And they're people that actually want to talk to you because they actually said so. If you start email marketing, it's going to be amazing for you because now you showed value. Show value by giving them an offer and encouraging them to become a lead or an email lead naturally, entering into your newsletter. You want to do these things because they're so important to do them. And if you do them correctly, you're going to see more traffic. You're going to see more sales, and you're going to have the right people on your website. Now, that's my time. I hope you enjoyed this video. And hey, I'll get into this a little bit more in detail on each one of these three things. Hey, but until next time, peace.